Hey guys, what's happening, good people? I'm gonna tell you a very exciting news. We are now officially a Google Cloud partner. What that means is we have the whole Google organization supporting us in delivering the best architecture and the best solutions for anybody who is looking to either deploy new workloads or migrate their existing workloads onto the Google Cloud. So I want to talk to you guys about two things that I find very appealing about the Google Cloud. Did you guys know that Google Cloud has a global network? So your VPC, your virtual private cloud, that in other clouds you usually have to manage independently across different regions of the world. Google Cloud, you have one single VPC that spans the entire world, which is pretty awesome stuff. And what that means is that you can build your global VPC and then have subnets that are region specific. What that means is that traffic going back and forth between your services, no matter where in the world they are, is happening over a private network and using a private IP address. No VPC peering, no VPNs or crazy stuff to get you different regions around the world to talk to each other. So that is pretty awesome stuff if you ask me. And another thing that I find very, very cool about the Google Cloud platform is that, and you guys coming from a Kubernetes background, kind of like we'll get the sense of this, right? Because this is really cool. You can use tags to select a whole bunch of resources and to do all sorts of configuration. Just to give you an example, security groups. You know, like usually in security groups, you have to kind of like specify CIDR ranges, IP addresses, and kind of like not very human meaningful data to specify what traffic is allowed or denied to go into and out of your services. With Google Cloud, you have tagging. So you actually use those tags to specify what resources are going to be allowed or denied, and you don't have to kind of like go through using cryptic IP address ranges and this type of configuration parameter anymore. You can just use tagging, which is very similar to how Kubernetes does things, you know, with its selecting with key values on labels and whatnot. So the Google Cloud is pretty awesome. There's a couple of other areas where I think it's really relevant in terms of what it's making available to enterprises that are looking at the cloud. Big data and machine learning. We're talking about massive scale. So, and you know what, with machine learning, they've commoditized a bunch of different machine learning models. And of course, they have TensorFlow, and who's best to kind of give you a managed TensorFlow solution as the guys that basically are building TensorFlow, right? So it's a very exciting moment. I'm very glad to give you all this news. And I'm curious to hear, what is your experience with the Google Cloud? Are you running any workloads already? Have you done any POCs on it perhaps? I'd love to hear what you guys have done with it. So use the comments, hit me up on LinkedIn, and tell me what your experience has been with Google Cloud. Just as a quick note, since we're Google partners, Google has this program that gives startups that satisfy a certain set of requirements up to $100,000 in credits. So that's a lot of money to play around with, right? Contact me if you want to have more details. Looking forward to hearing from you all. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. Bye.